As the European Union celebrated the 20th anniversary of the euro, Euronews met with the Eurogroup president in Strasbourg to discuss the current state of the Eurozone economy, but also the prospects for 2019 in the year of Brexit and an unpredictable European election.
Joining me on Euronews is the president of the Eurogroup, Mário Centeno. Thank you for being here. Mr. Centeno, it's been 1 year since you took the helm of the Eurogroup. What has been the most impressive to you over this year?
Well, we had two big tasks this year: to bring a deal to the December European Summit on the reform of the euro. It is a very impressive reform outside crisis time and the end of the third program for Greece. So August 20th is a very important date for the euro area, as it is the date in which we put a hand to programs in the euro area. So the first meeting in September for a long period of time without program to deal with.
How significant was it to have Greece finally having exited from the bailout program after so many years?
It is very important for everyone, but especially for the Greek people. 3 programs, 8 years, lots of reforms, very hard measures that we all expect to pay out in terms of growth, in terms of social cohesion. There's still a lot to do, but Greece is finally taking care of all its subjects and problems on their own. No more programs. This is very important.
As we said, Greece was the very last country to basically officially exit the bailout program.
Yes.
So what's the stage now? Is it still the stage of recovery, or is it the stage of dynamic growth?
Well, we are in a stage after a peak of growth in 2017, which was a very impressive period of growth for all countries growing above 1.5%. 2018 showed a little bit of a deceleration. Some risks, some uncertainties picking up. This is totally normal in an economy, so we should not panic. But the good thing about the Eurozone today is that we have the best indicators ever to deal with those fluctuations. The almost balanced budget overall for the euro area, the big savings that we get from then generate in the euro area, above 3% of GDP for the whole area. The very important coordination mechanisms that we have in place, these are all good news for us to deal with the economic fluctuations in the future. Again, 2018 showed some deceleration from the impressive growth of 2017, but still, the investment rate, the latest figures for 2018 for the investment rate showed the investment rate increasing and actually topping the levels of the pre-crisis.
Looking ahead at the 2019 as a year, very important for the Eurozone, how important Brexit impact in general could be?
It is it is a structural adjustment, so it takes time for agents, economic agents, families, firms to adjust, and we must award them this time. It is an impact that may differ from country to country. Ireland is at the center stage, of course, then the Netherlands, but overall all euro area member states need to adjust, but especially the UK.
Let me bring you some other risks coming from trade tensions. How important are those?
Well, you know, if we go back 6 months, those trade tensions were much more on the news. Fortunately, policy makers were able to get together. Important meetings occurred during the summer, and those trade tensions are now much more reduced. And this is what brings my optimism about. I mean, if we deal with those political issues, having in mind that our action plan must be directed to our citizens, we will get the right answers to very complex questions. We must avoid at all times simple answers to what are very complex questions. Then some other movements that are not in the framework of our institutions occur, and that's what we have to avoid. But 2019 is also a year of a new political cycle. We are here in we are in the European Parliament, so a new body will take place also for the Commission.
Do you think that basically the Eurozone countries will undergo some serious changes after the election?
You know, I am not very favorable of big machines or big changes. I think we need to go step by step. This is the only way to convey the process to citizens, to bring everyone on board of these reform processes. To be totally honest, I don't expect big changes out of the elections. The more mature institutions are, the stronger the checks and balances and the stronger the stability consensus that we need to have around these institutions. So yes, this is a year of change, but on a continuity of the processes that we have right now.
Do you see somehow Euroscepticism rising, being a factor for the economic growth with the election, of course, in May?
It is quite paradoxically, because the euro is at a high level in terms of the highest levels in terms of the support of people for the euro. So yes, there are concerns, but those concerns do not mean that we are going to break up. Actually, as you know, many people bet against the odds of survival of the euro throughout the crisis. Political commitment was able to make ourselves stronger. Well, I don't really see that type of risks as coming, but I don't see either big revolutions in terms of the way we deal with the institutions, and that's the way I think we ought to proceed.
Mário Centeno, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you, Sasha. Thank you for having me.